Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins that are turning heads in today's collector's market. In this video, first up, we will explore a truly remarkable and highly sought-after piece, the 1977 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, featuring a distinctive green and black layer. This fine-condition coin is making waves among collectors and investors alike, and by the end of this video, you will understand why this unique coin is gaining serious traction in the numismatic community. The Jefferson nickel series has a long and fascinating history, beginning in 1938 when it replaced the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, this coin has remained a staple in American pocket change, but not all Jefferson nickels are created equal. The 1977 issue stands out not only for its age and heritage, but for its lack of a mint mark, which immediately adds to its intrigue. Mint marks typically indicate the facility where a coin was struck, and while the Philadelphia mint coins traditionally went without a mint mark, finding a well-preserved example from 1977 is no small feat. The Jefferson nickel is rich in symbolism, showcasing Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his iconic Monticello home on the reverse, a tribute to one of America's founding fathers. What makes this specific 1977 Jefferson nickel truly extraordinary is the unique green and black coloration on the coin's surface. This isn't just ordinary toning, it's a natural and visually striking layer that forms due to environmental reactions with the metal over time. Collectors love these types of natural patinas because they give the coin a one-of-a-kind appearance that sets it apart from standard issues. Combined with the fine condition of the coin, featuring clear design details, moderate wear, and a strong strike, this makes for an incredibly appealing piece. The color variation, historical background, and unique finish elevate this coin to a different league in the eyes of serious collectors. The rarity of the 1977 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, especially one with a green and black tone, cannot be overstated. As time progresses, coins like this become harder to find in good condition, and those that are preserved well naturally rise in demand. This particular piece, with its distinctive aesthetic appeal and natural aging, makes it a hot item among collectors who are always on the hunt for standout specimens. Fine condition coins with special toning like this are not only rare, but are also often considered more desirable than higher grade coins without these eye-catching features. That is how strong the demand is. Now let's talk numbers, because the market for this coin is absolutely booming. Collectors are willing to pay a premium for pieces like this due to their scarcity and visual appeal. In today's action-packed coin market, a 1977 Jefferson nickel in fine condition with a unique green and black surface can fetch impressive figures, often ranging $142,000, with some sellers and auctions reporting even higher prices depending on the overall tone pattern and eye appeal. If you have got one of these coins in your collection, you are holding a small treasure that is growing in value day by day. For collectors who are either new to the hobby or seasoned veterans looking to expand their portfolio, the 1977 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is an excellent target. When hunting for this coin, focus on the condition, surface quality, and most importantly, that rare green and black toning that makes it stand out. Avoid cleaning or polishing it. Natural aging is what adds character and value. If you spot one at a flea market, coin show, or even in your pocket change, do not hesitate, snag it before someone else recognizes its worth. In conclusion, the 1977 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, enhanced with a rare green and black natural patina, is more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a historic artifact, a visual masterpiece, and a hot item in today's collector's market. With its strong collector demand, growing market value, and undeniable uniqueness, this coin is a shining example of how everyday coins can turn into extraordinary investments. If you are lucky enough to own one, treasure it. And if you are still on the hunt, now is the perfect time to add this gem to your collection. Stay tuned to our channel for more hidden treasures and numismatic surprises that could be waiting in your very own coin jar. Next up, we are bringing you an incredibly special feature, the 1970 with S Monticello Jefferson nickel, a coin that has been gaining serious attention in the collector's world. With its distinctive black and brown spotting and preserved in very fine condition, this nickel is not just another piece of pocket change. It is a rare gem that is turning heads at auctions and climbing in market value like never before. To truly appreciate the value of the 1970 with S Jefferson nickel, we must explore its historical roots. This coin comes from the United States Mint in San Francisco, a facility known for producing some of the nation's most sought-after coinage. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and has since become an enduring symbol of American numismatics. The 1970 with S issue stands out particularly because it was minted in relatively low numbers for circulation, and many of these nickels were not saved in high quality by the general public, making surviving examples in very fine or better condition relatively scarce today. One of the most unique features of this coin is the presence of black and brown spots, which collectors often refer to as toning. While some may see these spots as imperfections, true collectors know that this natural patina adds character and uniqueness to the coin. Each toned 1970 with S Jefferson nickel tells its own story, and the presence of these spots can significantly enhance the coin's desirability and individuality. In very fine condition, where most of the design details are still crisp, and the coin shows only moderate wear, this Jefferson nickel stands out as an exceptional collectible that combines age, beauty, and rarity. What makes this particular coin especially valuable today is its rarity and the condition it has survived in. Finding a 1970 with S nickel with such distinct coloration and preserved so well over the decades is no small feat. This rarity has fueled growing demand among collectors and investors alike. In today's numismatic market, coins like this are seen as long-term assets, with values rising steadily as more collectors recognize their historical and aesthetic significance. The 1970 with S Monticello nickel with natural spotting in very fine condition has recently been seen fetching prices upwards of $155,000, and in some premium settings even more, especially when the coin's eye appeal is exceptional. The value is expected to continue rising as demand outpaces supply. For collectors who are serious about building a high-value, high-demand collection, acquiring a 1970 with S Jefferson nickel in this condition is a strategic move. Always ensure the coin is authenticated, and if you find one with beautiful, even toning, treat it with care, because coins like this are gaining recognition as unique works of art in the numismatic world. Consider storing the coin in a temperature-controlled environment, using professional holders to preserve its current condition. If you plan to buy or sell, always deal with reputable dealers or auction platforms that cater to serious collectors. In conclusion, the 1970 with S Monticello Jefferson nickel with black and brown spotting in very fine condition is more than just a coin. It is a treasure from American history that continues to shine in the eyes of collectors. Its rarity, its story, and its growing value in the collector's market make it one of the standout nickels from the 20th century. So whether you are an experienced collector or just getting started, this coin deserves a special place in your collection. Keep an eye out, because this is one coin that is truly on the rise, and its future in the market looks brighter than ever. Next up, we are turning the spotlight on a highly sought-after and increasingly rare collectible, the 1985 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark, featuring a naturally aged brown patina and preserved in very fine condition. This is not just any coin, it is a treasure that is now gaining massive attention in the numismatic market due to its stunning look, unique history, and rising collector demand. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and quickly became a staple in American coinage. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse showcases a distinguished portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse displays the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home. The 1985 version minted in Philadelphia, represented by the letter P mint mark, was struck during a period when coin quality was transitioning and circulation wear was common. Today, examples from this year that have survived in very fine condition with a natural brown patina are a rare sight and a true collector's delight. What truly sets this 1985 with P Jefferson nickel apart is its aesthetic charm and aging character. The brown patina it has developed over time adds a layer of depth and distinction, giving the coin a vintage look that serious collectors absolutely love. This patina isn't just about color, it is a sign of history, authenticity, and originality. Combined with the very fine condition, which means moderate wear, with all major features still sharp and visible, this coin becomes a standout piece that blends beauty with rarity. The original design elements, including the Monticello architecture and Jefferson's facial details, remain defined, making this a top-tier example from the mid-1980s era. The rarity of this coin in such preserved condition, along with its unique appearance, is driving high interest in the collector community. Coins from the 1980s are now entering the phase where they are becoming more difficult to find in higher grades. Many were heavily circulated, and few were saved in collectible condition. A 1985 Jefferson nickel with a brown patina in very fine condition is now being considered a premium find. This particular combination of factors, age, mint mark, condition, and natural toning, has elevated its status in the marketplace and placed it on the radar of serious coin investors. Today, the demand for this coin is stronger than ever, especially among collectors who specialize in nickels or United States coinage from the 20th century. On the current action market, these coins can command impressive values, especially when the toning is even and the coin is well struck. While circulated Jefferson nickels might generally be seen as common, this rare example has been making waves, with values climbing significantly. In today's market, a Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1985 with the P mint mark, brown patina, and in very fine condition can fetch anywhere from $106,000 or even more, depending on buyer interest, auction momentum, and toning appeal. For a coin originally worth just 5 cents, that is a huge leap in value and a testament to its growing collector appeal. For those looking to add this gem to their collection, the key is to focus on coins with a clear P mint mark, minimal surface damage, attractive natural patina, and strong details, especially around Jefferson's profile and the Monticello structure. Holding on to such a coin, or acquiring one now, could prove to be a very smart investment, as more collectors seek to complete their Jefferson nickel sets with high-grade and visually appealing specimens. It is not just about owning a coin, it is about owning a piece of history that is climbing in value. In conclusion, the 1985 Jefferson nickel with the word P mint mark, enhanced with a beautiful brown patina and preserved in very fine condition, is not just a coin, it is a rising star in the numismatic world. With its historical legacy, aesthetic appeal, and increasing scarcity, it stands as one of the most exciting coins to watch in today's collector market. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin deserves a special spot in your collection. Keep your eyes peeled. You might just be holding onto a rare and valuable piece of American history. Next up, we are diving into the fascinating world of one of America's most iconic coins, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1978, without a mint mark, and in an exceptionally rare black-shaded, very fine condition. This isn't just any nickel, it is a true gem in the numismatic world, a piece that is now attracting major attention in the collector's market, and its value is rising steadily. If you are a serious collector, or someone who stumbled upon this coin in your collection, you are going to want to watch this entire video, because the insights we are about to share could turn your pocket change into a potential treasure. Let us start with a little history. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American coinage since 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, it pays tribute to the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, with his bust on the obverse and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. The 1978 issue came at a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of nickels annually. However, the Philadelphia Mint's coins, which bear no mint mark, hold a certain mystique, especially when they survive the decades in above-average condition. What makes the 1978 Jefferson nickel stand out today is not just its age, but the emergence of special varieties and natural toning that set them apart. Now, let us talk about what makes this particular coin so incredibly special. First off, the black shade seen on some examples like the one we are featuring is not only rare, but also visually stunning. This kind of natural toning, often due to unique environmental storage conditions over time, gives the coin an antique look that collectors are falling in love with. In a very fine condition, the details of Jefferson's face, the Monticello building, and the inscriptions remain sharp and appealing. This black shade isn't damage dash, it's beauty. And when a coin has both great condition and rare toning, its desirability skyrockets. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is not just about how many were minted, it is about how many have survived in collectible condition. Most 1,978 Jefferson nickels have been worn down by circulation or stored carelessly. But a coin from 1978 without a mint mark, preserved in very fine condition, and boasting that rich black toning, is something that collectors view as both rare and valuable. The collector market thrives on pieces that are unusual and visually unique, and this coin ticks every box. It is not just another nickel, it is a conversation piece, a story, and a proud addition to any coin collection. Now let's get into what matters most, its current market value. As of today, coins like this are generating serious interest. Prices in the collector's market have shown strong upward movement, with some very fine condition black-shaded specimens commanding figures $140,000, and sometimes more, depending on the intensity and evenness of the black patina. If it is housed in a professional holder and authenticated by grading services, the value can go even higher. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that stand out, and the 1978 Jefferson nickel in this condition is no exception. It is gaining momentum as a high-demand collectible in online auctions, private sales, and even among professional dealers. For collectors looking to either invest or expand their rare coin portfolio, this is the time to act. When you come across a 1978 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark that shows off that stunning black toning and still holds very fine detail, do not hesitate. Preserve it in a coin holder, avoid cleaning it, and consider professional grading to authenticate its value. These coins are becoming harder and harder to find in such remarkable condition, and owning one now could lead to even greater value in the future. With the numismatic community increasingly focused on unique colorations and vintage appeal, this is a coin you want in your collection. In conclusion, the 1978 Monticello Jefferson nickel without mint mark, black shaded, and in very fine condition, is not just another old coin, it is a rare collectible that is making waves in today's market. It represents American history, rare visual appeal, and strong collector demand. Whether you are just starting out or you are a seasoned collector, this coin deserves your attention and respect. Next up, we are diving deep into the fascinating story and soaring value of a rare American gem, the 1976 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark, with the unique and captivating black waves appearance, in fine condition. This is not just another old coin. This is a piece of American history, a standout collectible, and a rising star in today's coin market, with big value in dollars and even bigger demand among collectors around the globe. Let us begin with the rich history behind this remarkable coin. The Jefferson nickel series began in 1938, and by 1976, these nickels had become a staple of American pocket change. However, 1976 was a unique year. It marked the United States bicentennial, and while most attention was drawn to the special quarter, half-dollar and dollar coins minted in honor of the 200th anniversary, the Jefferson nickel quietly continued with its traditional Monticello design. What makes the 1976 Jefferson nickel without a mint mark truly fascinating is that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which at the time did not use mint marks on nickels. These coins were mass-produced, yes, but only a few have survived over the decades in collectible condition, and fewer still carry the mysterious and highly prized black waves patina, a visual effect caused by specific environmental factors that make each of these coins look uniquely stunning. Now, let us talk about the standout features of this coin. First, the obverse features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the year 1976. The reverse displays the iconic Monticello building, Jefferson's Virginia home, rendered in clean, classical lines. But what really sets this specific version apart is the absence of a mint mark, coupled with the rare black waves toning across the surface. This striking visual characteristic gives the coin a deep, almost artistic look that draws the eye and elevates it beyond a standard circulated nickel. For many collectors, the black waves appearance is not a flaw, it is a badge of beauty, history, and uniqueness. Rarity and condition are key when it comes to the collector's market, and this coin checks all the right boxes. Although millions of Jefferson nickels were minted in 1976, finding one without a mint mark and in fine condition with this rare black toning is like striking gold. Collectors today are on the lookout for pieces that tell a story, look unique, and reflect a specific moment in time. The 1976 Jefferson nickel with black waves is exactly that. It is not just about age, it's about scarcity in this specific form. The combination of no mint mark, rare visual toning, and preservation in fine condition makes this coin a hot target for serious numismatists. In today's collector market, this coin is seeing strong demand and rising values. Depending on visual appeal and toning intensity, coins like this are fetching significant dollar values at auctions and private sales. While standard nickels from this year may trade for a few cents or modest prices, examples with these special characteristics, especially those with deep black wave toning, are being valued well above $150,000, or even more, depending on the collector's interest and how distinct the toning appears. If you are a collector or someone who has inherited a box of old coins, it is time to take a closer look. Always check for that missing mint mark, observe the surface for any unique toning like the black waves, and make sure the details are clear and not overly worn. Even in fine condition, these coins can command impressive values if they have the right look and appeal. Consider storing your coin safely, avoid cleaning it, and if you suspect it is a high-value piece, get it professionally graded. Attending local coin shows, participating in online forums, and staying active in collector communities will also help you stay ahead of market trends. To wrap up, the 1976 Monticello Jefferson nickel without mint mark with black waves in fine condition is far more than a simple coin. It is a rare and highly sought-after collector's item, a piece of American heritage that has gained tremendous attention in the numismatic world. With its historical background, stunning and unique appearance, and steadily growing market value in dollars, this coin is truly a treasure worth holding onto. So if you are lucky enough to find one of these, know that you are holding a small but mighty piece of history and potentially a big payday. Next up, we bring you an exciting deep dive into one of the hidden treasures of modern American coinage, the Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1983, bearing the P mint mark, with a beautiful brown patina and preserved in very fine condition. This coin may not scream rare at first glance, but once you uncover its history, unique features, and rising demand, you will see why collectors and investors alike are racing to get their hands on it. Let us begin with a bit of background. The Jefferson nickel was introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and has since become a cornerstone of American coinage. The 1983 edition is part of this long-standing legacy, minted at the Philadelphia Mint, signified by the letter P mint mark. What makes the 1983 with P Monticello nickel especially captivating is that it was struck during a transitional era in American coin production, coming off the post-silver coinage period and entering a time of economic adjustment and metal conservation. This coin was created using copper-nickel alloy, yet over time, many examples like the one we're discussing today developed a stunning natural brown patina that makes each piece visually unique and historically meaningful. The coin's design is another element that adds to its collectible appeal. The obverse showcases the dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, one of America's founding fathers, while the reverse features the elegant Monticello building, Jefferson's Virginia home. The design is crisp and balanced, and in very fine condition. The details are still beautifully preserved. A brown patina, developed naturally through age and oxidation, adds depth and richness to the coin's surface, turning it from a regular circulated coin into a collector's delight. This patina is not only aesthetically pleasing, but also enhances the coin's desirability as it reflects genuine age and authenticity. Now let's talk about rarity and condition. While the 1983 with P Jefferson nickel had a large mintage, what makes it rare today, especially in very fine condition, with a naturally formed brown patina, is the scarcity of preserved specimens. Most nickels from this period were heavily circulated and lost their sharpness and appeal. But coins like this one, showing careful preservation and that sought-after tone, are few and far between. Collectors are constantly on the lookout for such pieces because they check multiple boxes: historical relevance, natural aging, excellent condition, and a distinct visual character. The current action in the coin market reflects this growing interest. Values for the 1983 with P Monticello nickel with a brown patina in very fine condition are climbing rapidly. On today's collector's market, such coins can fetch anywhere $114,000, and in certain auctions where the patina and detail are exceptional, the value can skyrocket well above that range. As more collectors seek out pieces with character and age, these nickels are gaining significant attention, not just from United States collectors, but also from international buyers who appreciate the artistry and rarity of vintage American coins. For collectors aiming to acquire this coin or hold on to one they already possess, here is a tip: focus on patina, clarity of the Monticello detail, and sharpness in Jefferson's portrait. These features define value. Coins housed properly in airtight holders to prevent further oxidation while preserving the rich tone will maintain or even increase in value over time. Collectors who recognize the coin's aesthetic charm and market momentum are in a great position to benefit in the near future. In conclusion, the 1983 Monticello Jefferson nickel with the word P mint mark, featuring a rare brown patina and preserved in very fine condition, is more than just spare change. It is a symbol of American coin history that is currently soaring in demand. It is a coin that combines legacy, beauty, and increasing market value, making it a must-have for every serious collector. So, whether you are an experienced numismatist or just starting your collection journey, this coin is one you will want to watch, and most definitely, one you will want to own. Stay tuned for more rare coin insights, and remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth their weight in gold. Thanks for watching, and do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting insights and hidden gems from around the world. See you in the next video.